How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? If you jumped on, please let me know by commenting below. Say hi. Tell me how you're doing. Please do me that favor. Hit that like button as well. Subscribe to the channel if you're on YouTube. If you're on Facebook, share this to some group. Help me out. I'm going to answer your questions, especially baseball related. So please do me that favor by sharing it to another group. And again, if you just jumped on, do me that favor and just say hello by commenting below. Say hi, say how you're doing. I want to answer all you guys' questions. We got Christian Paluzzo. He says, how's it going? It's going great so far. Today is an off day. I'm here with USA Baseball coaching as a hitting coach, and it's an off day, and I got to enjoy it, man. I got to enjoy it. Went to Johnson City, had good breakfast, went around the area to see things. It was pretty cool. How's your day going? And if you jumped on, please comment below something. I'm going to answer your questions regarding baseball, anything regarding baseball. If you have any issues, let me know. If you're a parent, you have some questions you want to ask as well, go ahead and comment below and I'll answer those as well. And do me that favor is if you jump on, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're on YouTube. And if you're on Facebook, share it to different groups. So thank you guys, and let's get this going. Lucas says, I did so good at sports at the beach tournament because of you. Awesome. Awesome. How did I help you, Lucas? And congrats for doing well. Keep hitting the ball hard. Keep focusing. You're doing a great job, and I'm proud of you, man. Very proud of you for using what I've been teaching in my videos, and you've been getting results. So thank you for that, and keep going. Keep moving forward. And if you jumped on here, again, please say hello. If you're on Facebook, share this to a group. If you're on YouTube, comment something. Just say hello. Just hello. That's all you need to say. Or if you have any question, go ahead and comment so that I can help you. Josh Miller says, hello. Hi, Josh. How you doing? How's everything going? BB Dude, could you do a video on how to run a faster 60-yard dash? That's an interesting concept right there. I'm going to look into that because that's really an interesting concept. Running faster. There's a lot of drills I learned in my career to run faster, but the key is, can you run uphill and run downhill? That's how you get faster. And then running every day. It's just like hitting, man. Hitting is like, the more you do it, the better you'll get. When it comes to running as well, the more you run, the faster you'll get, and you definitely, if you want to really get stronger and faster, if you really want to get faster, you got to work out. So that helps as well. So that's interesting. There's a lot going through my head right now for that video. So I'm going to look into that. Thank you for that question. Yeah, man, you helped me relax and feel so much more confident. I feel like the man now. You are the man, Lucas. Don't ever forget that. You're the man. No matter the situation, you are the man. You can't control the results, but yet you still are the man. Eventually, if you believe you're the man, you work hard and practice, things are going to show up on the field. If you do throw your arm out, how do you relieve that pain? That's interesting. So I would definitely go to the doctor because I don't really know that information. I did have some issues with my arm when I was younger, and I went to the doctor and I had to basically not throw for like 8 months. And I had to do a lot of band workouts and to strengthen my arm again. So but I would go to a doctor to get, a professional's advice because I'm not an expert in that field right there. But great question. I'm sorry about your arm, man. I'm very sorry. Lucas says, I also ordered the hitter's log. Amazing. 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 Get your hitters log. You see, Lucas has gotten it, and a lot of players have gotten it, and they're using it across the country. I have players at the USA Baseball also using it as well. So go and get your free hitters log. Start jotting down your data, and then using that data to make better decisions on what type of hitter you are. Find out who you are as a hitter. Then you go up there looking for it. That's how you maximize your opportunities. And the guys at the major league level, they know what type of player. They know what areas that they're the most successful, and then they hunt that pitch. And if it doesn't get there, then they just battle. That's how it is, because we all have weaknesses in our swings, and so you can work around that if you know your strengths and weaknesses. So awesome, Lucas, for getting it. It's on its way, and a lot of people have been using it and getting really, really good results. So there we go. We got G in the house. Hey, Coach Gary made the All-Star team. 2 games left in the season. Tomorrow on Thursday. Congratulations, G. Putting in that work. Got it, boy. Great job, G. He says, thanks. Need some guidance. Did you use the diamond approach in college? Of course. Of course. The diamond approach is how you become successful in baseball. You got to get them to zone inside that diamond. You know, if you look at any player, they are basically they are hitting in that diamond. That is just the truth, because if you did it, you're going to get out a lot, because pitchers are going to just expand the zone on you. So what you want to do is zone them into the diamond. And if you can do that, I mean, it's harder than you know I made it to be. But it's something that if you practice on and you learn and you keep getting better, you're going to get more mistakes, and you're going to be able to drive the baseball and be more consistent as a hitter. So did I use it in college? Absolutely. Did I use it in pro? Absolutely. That's just how you get results. You got to zone them into the diamond. Otherwise, you know, it's going to be hard to be successful, you know. So it's something that I highly recommend. That you do and practice on in your front toss, hitting off a BP pitcher, and if you know, off a pitching machine as well, and then in live BP or live games, then, you know, getting them to zone in, because pitchers are going to just start throwing outside the zone, and if you swing at it, you're just going to give away a lot of at bats. And the whole key is here: can you not give away at bats? You don't want to give away at bats. You want to be in control every at bat, and that's how you you know, do it, by getting them in the diamond. Worldwide Gamer. So how can I pick up the pitchers' pitches? I don't understand what you mean. So how can I pick up the pitchers' pitches? I don't understand what you mean. Like just reacting, or I'm interested. Like, explain more. Axel Rivera, are you making the comeback? You hinted that you were. It's a possibility. There's definitely a possibility. I'll keep you guys updated if I am. Craig says, "What's up, Jermaine Academy? What's going on, man? Great to hear from you. Thanks for reaching out. I appreciate you." He said, "Mr. Old Days in Fontana, awesome. Yeah, man, it's been a while. It's good to hear from you. You got a kid, or is that a kid in your picture?" That's awesome. Great to hear from you, man. Ben, are there any drills to expose swinging up at the ball? Also, how can you differentiate bat angle and swinging up at the ball? So what I would do is high tee, where you put it pretty much high, and then swing basically, I wouldn't say up at the ball, but what I would do is try to get on plane with it and then finish high. Because the thing is, like, there's nothing wrong with swinging, I would say, up at the ball, but it's not that you just swing and drop your back shoulder. It's go down to go up. You know what I mean? If that's a way to explain it. And right here in this little area of your swing, if it goes this way, that's a long swing. So we want to go here, turn. You see how I just turned it? I just turned it, that little area, and then go to the ball and then finish high through it. So that's basically what you want to do in your swing. If you do that, that's what's going to make you more consistent in your hitting. So how would I do that? So start working high tee. So put it pretty high and hit line drives up the middle on the tee. Okay. You could work the top hand as well. Top hand will force you to start having a shorter swing path and teach you to hit line drives. So, Ben, those are things I would highly recommend you do. And yeah, that would get you that bat angle where you can start hitting more line drives and not basically dropping that back shoulder and swinging up, without seeing your swing. That's what I'm assuming. It could be completely off though, but that's just my opinion. And if you guys, before we continue, hit that like button for me. I'm going to answer all you guys' questions, but you got to hit the like button for me. We're not getting that many likes, so hit that like button right now. I'm going to answer everything that you guys have for a few more minutes, and so hit that like button. Also, share it to any group that may be helpful, because I want to help them out. So if you can, go into a group on Facebook. If you know a group on Instagram, whatever, just share this to someone that may be struggling, or a team that you're a part of, so we can get more people here. Okay. What techniques do you use when you question your baseball abilities? I use a lot of visual and positive self-talk. You can create confidence. And the way that I do that is I do positive self-talk. I say positive things to myself, such as, I am the best player in my team. I am a consistent hitter. I am, better than what I'm showing right now. I would say things like that, but I wouldn't just say it like I am. You have to say it like you mean it. Like, I am. You got to say with emotion, because that's how you change the feelings. When you start doubting your ability, what you're doing is those are feelings, and feelings is the way athletes become successful. And the way you do that is you use your feelings to make you successful. Feelings can make you feel bad about yourself and make you struggle, and feelings can make you feel good about yourself. So and feel confident. So the way that you get over those those bad thoughts, the ones that make you question your abilities, is by saying positive self-talk, and say it in a way that is say it with emotion. I am the best player on the team. You see how I said it, and see how I said it like I meant it. And when you say it like that, that's when your body actions are going to change, and your ability, it will change basically what you're feeling and what you're doing as far as your baseball ability. And then as far as the second thing, I visualize. I see myself, hit balls, take ground balls. I visualize myself being successful. And then the third thing you want to do is you want to practice, and practice. The more you practice, the more you're going to get confident in what you're doing. You're going to get comfortable with it. The technique I always do with the group of kids is, the first time I give them a handshake, they're a little shy with me. They start to look away. And then the second time, they're more comfortable. They look at me. And then the third time they look at me and they're right in front of my face and they don't move. And it's because they're comfortable with me, because we just did 3 reps. So it's the same thing with practice. You want to do the same thing. So those are the things I would highly recommend to get over questioning your baseball abilities. But in this game, you have to have a strong mind. So I would advocate for positive self-talk and visualization. And even if you want to take it a step further, I know I started doing this later. I basically recorded myself telling myself I was good, and I would listen to myself tell myself I was good. And that always helped to reconfirm that, I was a great baseball player, even when those thoughts, when you're saying, even when you have those thoughts where you question yourself. So those would be, my advice. And, I know it's a long-winded answer, but it really is simple. So I would just start there. Start with I am statements. I am the best. I am a great baseball player. I am the best player on this team. I'm better than what I'm showing right now, and it's going to show soon. I am. But you can't just say it like this, I am. You need to say I am, with commitment and with emotion, and that's how you change your feelings and use it to your advantage. That's the athlete secret right there. Athlete secret. I've been focusing on my load in front of the mirror. My issue is, while I'm trying to keep my stance wider, when I load into my backside, I'm having trouble staying balanced and going forward. Yes, that's basically your balance is off. And you hear me always talk about your base. Your base is the most important part of your hitting. I'll give you an example in 1 second. Let me actually do that. Trying to load like players such as Trout, Bichette, and Harper, really athletic hitter who use move efficiently. I mean, honestly, your body doesn't work that way. Like that's how their body works. You need to find out what your body and how your body works. I know you can model them, but your body's going to be different and you're going to move different. So you just need to find out, getting yourself in a good position as far as loading works, and just stay on your backside. That's key. Let me show you what I'm talking about right here. Give me 1 second. How you guys doing, man? Comment below, guys, and hit that like button since we're doing this right now. Hit that like button. Help me out. So this is like my team right here. Let me get video profile. So look at this swing right here. See if I could zoom in a little bit. Picks off a little bit. This is my team. This is one of my teammates. He picks off. Blah blah blah. Let's move forward. So this is right here. See how he's in that position? He's in a good position. And then that got in on him a little bit, but see right here. Okay, it's right. I think this may be the swing right here. Okay. So here, look how he's right here. Oh, that's not it. Yeah, let's do that. There it is. So look how he gets ready. You see how his body is moving forward on that front foot, and see how his base is? It's a little messed up. Everything's moving forward, and see how he like finishes? Everything's like out on his front foot. So that's why he pounded this ball into the ground. So you want to really like work on staying back. And so look, he gets in the good load, and then he starts basically he's pushing forward as he's swinging. And then boom, you see that rolls that over because his base is messed up. Now let's look at the next guy who's hitting. So the next guy, here he is. So look how he's on his backside. He has a better base. And then look how he's behind the ball. See how the difference between the other one, how he was pushing forward on his front knee, and how this one is straight because he's behind the ball. And then he just basically catches it, swings right through it. And then we got a base hit up the middle, right? So there you have it right there. So we definitely want to work on that. And, he can hit, man. He can really hit. So if you're in that situation, you want to be that way too. Just basically getting yourself in a good position, a launch position, and staying on your backside, then turning the barrel right to the ball. Hit more line drives. You will. I'm going into my freshman year, and I've been trying to figure out what kind of player I am. 5'10", 170 pounds. Can't hit for a decent power, and I'm somewhat fast. I just don't know where to go from here. Keep learning who you are as a hitter. Keep learning what you do. What's your skill? Do you, hit guys in, or do you load the bases? Or what I mean is, do you get on base a lot? Keep learning who you are as a player. That's important. My advice to you is, you're going to figure that out. Just keep doing what you're doing. You're going to figure all that out in due time. And you can also get the hitter's log, which helps you figure yourself out as well. I'll give it to you below. Links in the description below. You'll get a free one. Just pay the shipping on it. I also have been out of baseball for a while because of some things. How do I get as good as other players? What I mean by as good is run fast, hit far, throw far. Practice, practice, practice. It's a skill sport. You gotta work harder. I'm just gonna be honest with you. You've been out of baseball, so the truth is, and I'm just gonna be truthfully honest with you, is you got to work 2 times harder because you haven't been in the game. You haven't been seeing live at bats. You really have to work. Put in the time, put in the hours. You got to go through the frustrations of failing. You got to go through the frustrations of, how it is to be a baseball player. It takes time to be a baseball player. But if you're willing to do that, then, sky's the limit for you, and you're going to have a lot of success on the field, and you'll get what you want out of this game. I also play middle infield, third base. Awesome. Keep playing. I want to use my legs. You can use your legs if you get behind the ball. How do I increase power production while maintaining high average? Hit for a high average and then get stronger. That's the answer to that. Start weightlifting. The difference between a high school senior and a high school D1 freshman is 25 pounds. So if you're 135 right now, 155. But most guys at D1 are like 185. So if you talking about high average, you have to get stronger. You have to get bigger. So learn how to hit, keep that high average, and then just start working out in the gym, eating the right foods, and get bigger and stronger. That will basically help you to be both of what you want to do. That's the key here. Learning how to hit at a high average where you're hitting line drives all over the field, and then working out and having the physical side of it as well. You know what I mean? So learn. That's what I would say to you. All the guys you say in the big leagues, they learned how to hit good first, and then they started getting stronger and stronger and stronger, and that's how the ball started going farther and farther and farther. So the easiest answer for you, there's no cheat code here. It's not like you're going to jump and do both. The answer is learn how to hit at a high level where you're barreling things up left and right, and then start working out in the gym. Start deadlifting, start front squatting, start getting, get big, get strong. And when you start doing that, what's going to happen is you're going to start hitting the ball farther. But again, back to what I'm saying, the difference between a high school senior and a college freshman is 25 pounds. And the difference between a high school senior and an MLB player is 50 pounds. So imagine if you have 50 pounds of weight on you and you are all muscle, how far would the ball go? That's the key right here. It's learning how to hit, being a great hitter, and then getting stronger, stronger, and stronger so that when you do hit the ball and you hit hard, just like you see this guy right here, as I just showed you, this guy, look how big he is. Look how big he is. He's all muscle. He's all muscle. So when he hits the ball, it's actually, I'll show you right now. When he hits the ball goes. Let's check right here. Okay. That's not it. Let's check right here. Okay, so right here.
Of course.
So we got the leadoff hitter, and then let's move forward a little bit. So we got the leadoff hitter with the runner on first right now.
That was the one you had the hammer right there.
That's me.
Now you're going to get slow. The one you had the hammer right.
That's not the video. It's the next video. Okay, here it goes. So this guy right here.
Come on, B.
Big kid. First at bat. Oppo homer. but he's strong. But he learned how to hit first. That's the key, man. He learned how to hit, then he got stronger, and the rest is history. He's hitting the oppo homers. So with the wooden bat in college. So that's the key. That's the key to being, how to increase power production. Learn how to hit first. Be a very, very good hitter, get stronger, and then those turn into extra base hits. If you had to write an essay on why baseball is the best sport, what would you say? I don't know. That's a great question. I'll have to think more about that. Thank you, Jermaine. One way, Renzo. My kid seems to be into baseball. I'm excited, but I have no clue where to start. How should I go about teaching the basics of the sport? There's a lot of YouTube videos out there about the fundamentals. I think Yugo Pro Baseball has a lot of videos on the basics, the fundamentals of hitting. I would start there for sure. I think Antonelli has some because his kid is growing up, and you'll be able to, learn from his videos, Antonelli Baseball. But what I would tell you is one of the main things you want to teach your kid is the fundamentals are going to come if he loves it. If he's passionate about it, you're going to learn the fundamentals, and he's going to want to do this. But the key is, as a parent, letting him, not putting any pressure on him. That's the key, because the baseball already has pressure. You could do everything right and have poor results. So your job as a parent is to not put pressure on your kid. Support them. Do not put pressure. I know you want to see them succeed, but the game isn't about, you can't control the outcomes, but you can control the process. And what that means is the outcome of him getting hits is out of the control. He can only hit the ball, and the ball after that is whatever happens. So what you want to do is enforce the right things to the kid at the young age. Are you hitting the ball hard? Are you swinging at strikes? Are you having fun? Are you playing the game right? So there's zero pressure, because I've seen a lot of parents who they start to be, invested into the game, and then they push their kid right out of the game. And I played with some very, very good baseball players that they started to hate the sport because of their parents. So as a parent, what I would tell you is teach them the mental game. I have several videos on this channel that talks about the mental game. Talk to them about the mental game. And I also have a actual course for parents that I made. I'll send that to you. All you have to do is email me at officialjermainecurtis@gmail.com. And I also have a book similar to this where I'll send to you. It's for parents to help them navigate, on that side as far as what they should be working on and focusing on. So I definitely recommend you get that as well. But again, keep it light for your kid. My dad always told me every single day, even when I was at the major league level, he was he'll call me on the phone. He was like, Jermaine, are you still having fun? And I'd be like, yes. And he goes, the day you stop having fun is the day you stop playing baseball. And every day, that was it. It was no pressure. It was just the day you stop having fun, that's it. So for you guys, I would say the same thing to you. And the reason I say that is because since there was no pressure on me, I enjoyed it. I owned my dream. And when the kid owns their dream, that's how they become successful in the sport. So that would be my advice to you. Let your kid own this dream, and you just do whatever you can for them, but keep it where don't put any pressure on them, and you're going to see them excel. How do you adjust to seeing really fast pitching? An example, how do you track the ball, see the ball timing? Thanks, Jermaine. I just posted a video on this. Actually, it is See the Ball Better. I just posted it actually yesterday, so go and watch that video. Have you watched it already, Ben? Let me know. In girls softball, what is a good benchmark for average? I think 400 or above for elite players. Honestly, I have no idea, to be honest. I haven't coached any girls softball yet. So I really don't know, to be honest. Mr. Curtis, how to feel like Fernando Tatis Jr.? I practice, but I can't get as good. See, that's your issue right there. You're trying to be like Fernando Tatis Jr., and you should be like Andrew Ashley. Fernando Tatis Jr. has put in 1 million more ground balls than you. He's he's at a stage where, if you're trying to reach that, you're just putting pressure on yourself for no reason. Like, you need to be the best you can be, right? Be the best you can be. Go out there and practice and, be you. Learn how to be the best you. But if you keep working at it, keep practicing, it's going to come. And you got to understand too, Fernando Tatis is 20 years old. He's been having, basically 15 years of becoming the person who he is today. So you can't compare yourself who has to, that's like me saying I'm going to compare myself to Bill Gates when it comes to business, like when he's been doing it 30 years before me. It's like he's like way out there. Like, I need to just keep getting better in my craft and keep being, and providing value to the world and keep doing what I'm doing. And eventually you become Bill Gates, but you don't jump there. You become them because you're putting in the work every day. So I like that you want to be great like Fernando Tatis Jr., but you need to be Andrew Ashley. And Andrew Ashley goes out there and practice every single day. And he's working to be the best him he can be, because that's how you're going to get to college. That's how you're going to get to the pro level. That's how you'll get to the MLB, is being the best you. The players at the highest level aren't trying to be anyone else. They're trying to be themselves. They're authentic. That's why Fernando Tatis Jr. He is authentic. He's being himself. You need to be the best you. You need to be the best you. Okay. One says, thank you. Awesome. I have not. Good to know. Okay. Watch that video. Lucas, Tatis has the most errors. I don't know. I don't know if he does or doesn't. But yeah, that's the question. Because I want to go to Vanderbilt on a baseball scholarship. Well, got to keep working. If you want it, you can. You got to commit, though. How many times are you practicing per week? How many times are you hitting in the cage? It's just math. If you keep putting in the effort and you keep doing what you're supposed to be doing, eventually you're going to get really good at the craft. You don't wake up one day and then you're just good. It takes time. That's why there's the minor leagues. That's why, there's so many levels in baseball. It takes time to learn. You have a lot to learn, man. You have so much to learn. I've been switch hitting for a while now. What are some exercises I can do to strengthen that left side other than just swinging? Again, get to that weight room and start, doing both sides. I would recommend you do a lot of top hand stuff with your left hand, because that's key. I would also recommend you, strengthen the obliques, strengthen both sides of your body so that, you're just not dominant on one side. But yeah, that's what I would do. Start deadlifting, get stronger. What do you recommend should be my daily baseball routine? I don't know. That's a great question. I would say hit off the tee. Come home after school, do your homework, then go outside in the backyard, hit off the tee, do some to right center, do 50 to right center, do 50 to center, 50 to left center, then get a ball, throw it off the wall and field it. If you're an infielder, if you're an outfielder, I would work on your feet. I was jump rope. That will basically help both infield and outfield. So that should be a part of your routine. Jump rope every day so you have a better first step and you know how to move athletically. You can set up cones and you can go in and out of those cones so you're moving quick and you're being agile. That right there is going to take you 5 minutes to do all those things, maybe 7 minutes. And then as far as outside work, let me see, fly balls. I don't know how you would do fly balls if you're an outfielder, but if you're an infielder, definitely throw balls off the wall and field them like you're fielding the ground ball in the game. Come through it, get ready to throw, and then throw another one and field through it, and do about 50 to 70 of those every single day, and you're going to get better. And the reason why I know this, because that was my routine. So that's how I got to where I was. And I was 13 years old, and I wanted to play on the Junior Olympics. And so that was my routine every day to reach that goal of being that player. So that's what I recommend to you. And also run, and, keep yourself in shape. I'm 11. I try to practice every day. Amazing. Keep doing it. You got a long way to go, Andrew. You'll get better. Keep working hard. You got a long way to go. The sky, you have so much upside, so much upside. I do not have a tee or batting cage, not enough money. Well, that was interesting. How much do you recommend how to improve grip, forearm strength? Do a lot of forearm work strength or forearm exercises, or do push-ups on your tips of your hands. So you do push-ups like this that strengthens your hands, strengthens your forearms as well. Just do push-ups on the fingertips. You can also do maybe towel rinses, where you rinse a towel and you keep turning it, and doing that with also a PVC pipe. And you can have people on the end hold it so that it gives you some resistance. There's so much stuff you could do as far as forearm strength. Swinging the bat gives you bigger forearms. My right forearm was always bigger than my left because my right hand was my dominant hand. Yeah, there's so much you could do. What's going on? How much do you recommend reading Ted Williams' Science of Hitting book, or watch videos of Tony Gwynn, Carew, etc.? Just reading hitting books in general. Do it all. Do it all. Why just do a little? Shawn, you know that. Do it all. Learn as much as you can from hitting, from everybody. Now this is the day and age where there's so much information where you should do it all. It's better than when we grew up. We only had Ted Williams' Science of Hitting, and then hearing stories of Tony Gwynn and Carew and all that stuff. Now they can watch videos of Tony Gwynn, Carew, Barry Bonds, me, Antonelli. Like you just got so much. You got so much out there. Why not just find the guy that you really love and just learn from him, and then let's watch other videos as well, and then read old school books so you can learn that too. I throw a tennis ball off the wall and work on my fielding. Amazing. Keep on going. There's always a way, Andrew. I made a jump rope out of duct tape and plastic bags. Amazing. That's hard work right there. I love it. I've been hitting and fielding for 2 or more hours a day and seeing some results. How do I get the most out of my training sessions? You're doing the best you can. Keep doing that. Keep doing that. Keep pushing yourself and keep doing that. That's just you're already seeing results. Imagine if you did it for a year and how much better you would be. Awesome. I like your Tatis swing breakdown video. Amazing. Thank you. Since I've caught up, hit that like button for me, guys. If you're on Facebook, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and hit that like button. If you're on YouTube, hit that like button for me, because you guys aren't hitting the like button on YouTube. But do me that favor by hitting it. And if you're on Instagram, or no, if you're on Facebook, share it to a group. Help me out, guys. And if you want to donate to the super chat, go ahead. Help the channel out. It helps me help players like you out. So go ahead and do that. So I'm going to get out of here right now because it seems like you guys don't have any more questions. But I want to thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. This has been fun. It's always fun when I do this because I get to chat with you guys and figure out what you guys are struggling with. And I want to continue doing this. So thank you guys. And, I just drove the bitch was coming towards my way. And tips. I had a stroke when the baseball was coming towards my way. Any tips? You just got to keep, putting yourself out there. You'll get comfortable with the ball coming at you. Can you do a Lou Gehrig swing breakdown? Possibly. You talked about finding your slot in your Mookie Betts video. Could you elaborate? What are you talking about? When I talked about when Edgar Martinez talked about the towel rinse. So basically, finding the slot, it's basically getting on plane with the ball, right? Your goal as a hitter is to get on plane with the ball. So when we look at this video right here, where let's look at it. Which video is it? It's this one right here. So when we look at this video right here, okay. So he didn't get on playing with that ball. And so that was the reason he pounded into the ground. So now let's look at this video, this swing right here. Okay, so here. So look how he got on playing with that. I can't go slow motion right here, but wonder if I could stop it. Dang. You see how he got on playing with it? Like it was like a level swing and then he just finished high. That's what you want to do. And to get to that position, you have to get your top hand on. It creates the path of the swing. So your top hand is important in getting basically in the slot or in the towel wrench, as Edgar Martinez. You're here and you just turn your wrist right here. And then it allows you to turn the barrel so you can get on path of the ball. So again, it's using that top hand. You're turning your towel rinse. You see how you towel right here? Towel rinse, turn, get into the slot. That's basically what Edgar Martinez taught me as far as like getting on playing with it. But again, it's all about the top hand. Top hand's important to creating the path of the ball of the bat. So to elaborate, what I would do is, to keep it simple, just work on using your top end. And BP, try to hit line drives off of somebody with just using the small hand bat with your top hand. If you start doing that more consistently, I guarantee you'll barrel more balls up. I promise you that you will hit more line drives, you'll hit more doubles, you'll hit more home runs, you'll be more successful. As long as you let the ball get there. If you're going out to get it, it's going to be trouble for you. But if you let the ball get there, you will be able to hit line drives. I promise you that. 3 MLB players I have always liked, even though I never saw them play, were Mickey Mantle, Ted Williams, and Babe Ruth. Could you do a swing analysis on them? Yeah, possibly. Thank you, Mr. Curtis. Bye. Awesome. There's NBA play well. Should I get a hitting coach? Of course, if they're a good hitting coach, if they know what they're doing as far as the mechanics, and I would definitely get it. They can help you to learn faster. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hit that like.